What's going on? It's Evan, aka Ecstatics, and today I am looking at two of the most popular pair of wireless headphones. The first one being the Astro A50's, and the second pair being the Arctis Nova Pros by SteelSeries. Now I have used both these headphones personally, with the Astros being my go-to pair for the past 5 years, and with the Nova Pros I have just recently swapped over in the last few months. I made a full review on these pair of headphones. If you haven't checked that out, link right here, check that out before you watch this video. Now with the holidays coming up, I wanted to make a little head-to-head video and give you guys a comparison between these two pair of headphones. What are the pros and cons of both pair of headphones? So first we're going to get into the pros of the Astros. First, starting off with the mic switch. So on these pair of headphones, when you're wearing them, simply putting the mic switch up mutes the microphone. Now to enable the mic, all you need to do is swing the mic boom down in front of your mouth. There's no audio tones or anything like that, but just having it in front of you, now you know your microphone is on. There is a monitor option that you can enable in the headphones, so if you want to hear yourself talking, you can enable that or you can disable that. To mute your mic, all you really need to do, flip it up, you hear a slight click on the ear cup, and now you know your mic is muted. And if you have the monitor enabled, you will stop hearing your voice in your headphones. But with the Astros, there is a mic mute switch. The only downside of this is you actually have to hunt for it, as there are more than one button on that side of the headphone. So it's not as easy or as quick, or flip up the switch and you're muted. You kind of have to hunt around, hit the button, and you do hear an audio tone in both your headphones. As well as the audio tone, you do get a red light on the microphone. But just note, if you have the headphones fully retracted and this is not muted, the microphone is still live. So make sure to always have your mic muted here first. So the second pro of the Astros are the ear cups. Now the Astros come with the foam ear cups, whereas the Nova Pros come with the leather ear cups. Personally, I do like the foam ear cups a little bit better. They seem to not get as sweaty or as hot around the ears. I do notice with the Novas, after a couple hours of gaming or anything like that, I do have to take them off for a few minutes just to let the ears breathe. With these ones, I never had to. I could wear them for hours, never had any discomfort, never had any sweatiness or anything like that. I know that Astro sells the leather ear cups, but I never wanted to even try them because these ones were that good. Now, if you did go to the leather Astros, or you picked up a third-party set, all they need to do is they easily come off with 3 magnets, and to pop them back on, you just let them sit on there and you're done. Now the top piece here is held in with plastic clips, so to replace this is just a simple, click click, and out it comes, and then you pop the new one on there as well. Now with the Novas, they are the leathers. They are fitted around the plastic seal around here, so you kind of have to pry it off, and then when to put it back on, you kind of have to fit it around the fittings so that they're firm and they won't come loose or anything like that. The next pro about the Astros is the swappable EQs. If you're someone that likes to have multiple EQs built in the software, whereas you go in and raise all your highs and lows and mids and whatnot, and you like it for different games, or when you're listening to music, or if you're watching YouTube or anything like that, and you like different EQs, there is 3 presets right here on the actual Astros where you can swap between the 3 different EQs. Super easy, super simple, customizable in the software, which is the Astro Command Center. With the Nova Pros, you do have to go through the receiver, and to change your EQs, simply just tap on the knob, go through the different settings, find EQ, and you can change it that way. But nowhere near as quick as a flick of the switch. And then the last pro of the Astros is obviously third-party accessories. These being so new on the market, There isn't really any third parties that have begun making parts for these yet, whereas the Astros, they've been out for years now, and you can pretty much customize the Earcups, the top bands, the pieces on the microphone, anything and everything you can pretty much that is replaceable on this. You can find a third party that makes it. Now, pros for the Nova Pros. Like I mentioned before, the stream port on the Astros is where you can add one extra source of audio, so you can have a second PC, a mobile phone, a tablet, or anything like that, pump the audio into the docking station, and then you can have two sources in your headphones. But the Novas take that and do one step more. Technically two steps, but we'll get to that. First is they also have this stream port, but they obviously call it a auxiliary in. On the back of the receiver, you have the auxiliary in, which allows you to plug in the same second PC, mobile phone, or tablet, and it will pump into your headphones. And it can play all at the same time, same as the Astros. There's no delay, everything's in real time, it works very well. Now what these allow you to do on the added bonus is these have Bluetooth. So with the added functionality of Bluetooth, this allows you to connect a separate device like a mobile phone, and then you can pump the audio from that device into these headphones. And what this does is it also plays in real time, so you can have 3 sources of audio pumped into these headphones in real time. No delay. I've tested this and I love it. Now, another feature on the Bluetooth is that these headphones can be used as Bluetooth headphones on their own. Now, if you want to take these outside, wear them to the gym, wear them walking around, take the dog for a walk or anything like that, these are not reliant on the transmitter station. You can take them away and use them as a separate Bluetooth headphone. So these are like 2 headphones in one, which kind of makes it easier to stomach the $349 price tag. So if you are looking for Bluetooth headphones as well as wireless headphones for your computer, these can knock off both of those check marks. Now, another added feature is that it also comes with 2 USB plugs. On the back of the transmitting station, you can actually see there's 2 USB-C ports, one labeled USB 1 and the other labeled USB 2. Now, you can only connect to one device at a time, but this is your main source of audio, whichever one is chosen. So if you have PC in one, if you have a second PC or a work computer as 2, you can easily swap back and forth, but it just allows you to not have to unplug and go over to the other device and plug it in. All you need to do is hit the button on the transmitter, go to USB 2, and it automatically switches over, and now your audio and microphone are going to that device. Now, with these ones being a newer set of headphones, they have enabled, it is in beta, but in Sonar Software, they have enabled spatial audio on these things, and it is 7.1 audio, which is outstanding. I've used this in a couple games, you know, Battlefield, Warzone, all these types of environmental games, and compared to these, which is, you know, 5.1, you can set up your EQ and all that. These with the spatial audio is very, very good, and it's only in beta. So I can't wait for them to have the 1.0 release and have that thing fully working condition. The next pro of the Astros is the Sonar Software. Now with the Astro Command Center, you can go in and choose your EQs, set up your highs, mids, and lows and all that stuff, but you're pretty much limited to anything outside of that. The Sonar Software is a huge benefit to owning a SteelSeries pair of headphones. Next pro of these is the batteries, which is huge in wireless headphones. With these, everybody knows the docking station for these is terrible. I've put these on the dock multiple times when I'm done playing games, when I'm done streaming. I put them in the dock and I don't check to see whether the lights go on in the dock. It's my fault. I get it. I did it for 5 years. I would come down the next night and they would be dead. So I'd have to plug in a USB cable and use a USB cable for about an hour and a half, and it would charge and it would play it that way. Not too bad, but it is annoying when you buy these for wireless headphones. With these pair of headphones, it comes with 2 batteries. So you don't even have to buy the second battery. It comes with 2 batteries. One goes in the headphone, one goes in the dock. Pop it in, charges while you're using the other battery. The second it dies, pop it out. No need to plug any cables in. No need to worry about dead headsets. Power issues, solved. So there it is. There's my list of pros and cons for both these pair of headphones. Myself, if I was going between 2 of these, I know there is a newer pair of the A50's. The features and the specs are pretty much the same. They just look a little different. They've gotten rid of the green look for the Xbox and they've gone black throughout, kind of like the Nova Pros. But if I were go today to choose between these 2 pair of headphones, I would absolutely choose the Nova Pros. There is so many added bonus features with these. 2 headphones in one, 3 audio sources pumped into your headphones, the 2 batteries allowing for 2 different USB connections, spatial audio, Sonar Software. So much are packed into these pair of headphones that it is a no-brainer. And Astro definitely has some catching up to do with their next iteration of the A50's, or however they decide to go. So that is my head-to-head. I hope you enjoyed. If you made it to the end of the video, please leave a like, as it helps the channel out tremendously. And let me know down below what your thoughts are on either of these pair of headphones, or what pair of wireless headphones are you using, or if I missed a pro or con on either of these pair of headphones, let me know down below, or just leave an emoji. It's fine with me. Anyways, take care, and I'll see you next week.